U.S. roadmap to peace. Trump's strategy for the Ukraine talks in Turkey. This week, a critical turning point may be on the horizon for the war in Ukraine. As negotiators prepare to meet in Istanbul, President Donald Trump's envoy has unveiled a detailed U.S. roadmap that could reshape the diplomatic landscape. General Keith Kellogg, Donald Trump's special envoy for Ukraine, revealed the plan in an exclusive interview with Fox Business. Calling the upcoming negotiations potentially superb, Kellogg laid out Washington's strategic vision for ending the conflict. The U.S. roadmap shared with Kyiv, Moscow, and NATO allies outlines 6 core objectives: a total ceasefire across the front lines, future status talks over Russian-occupied territories, Zaporizhia, Kherson, Donetsk, Luhansk, and Crimea, international control over the Zaporizhia nuclear plant, repatriation of Ukrainian children deported to Russia, a resilience force made up of British, French, German, and Polish troops, and a peacekeeping mission to enforce the ceasefire. These proposals mark the most detailed U.S. initiative since the war began and signal a renewed push for diplomacy under Trump's leadership. One sensitive topic remains Ukraine's NATO membership. General Kellogg made it clear Washington doesn't see that happening anytime soon. The plan also introduces 2 new military structures: a resilience force, not for combat, but to help Ukraine stabilize and rebuild, and a peacekeeping force whose mandate would be to monitor and enforce the ceasefire. The Istanbul talks are crucial. The involvement of the United States adds another layer of complexity and hope. Both sides are expected to present their proposals, and the world will be watching closely. The stakes couldn't be higher. The roadmap's success will hinge on what happens this Thursday in Istanbul, where both Russian and Ukrainian delegations will meet face-to-face under the shadow of one of the world's most geopolitically charged backdrops. President Trump, speaking from Riyadh, confirmed that United States Secretary of State Marco Rubio will attend the talks in Turkey. His presence underscores how high the stakes are. Marco will be there. These talks could lead to great outcomes. The Trump administration's renewed involvement signals a shift from passive observation to active mediation. With Kellogg and Rubio at the diplomatic helm, the United States is now playing a central role in shaping post-war Ukraine. But the challenges are formidable. Will Russia engage meaningfully? Will Ukraine agree to freeze its NATO ambitions? And how will Europe respond to the proposed multinational peace force? Thursday's meeting could become a turning point, or just another diplomatic dead end. But for now, the world is watching and hoping. Stay tuned for updates on the Ukraine peace talks right here. If diplomacy succeeds, history could be written in Istanbul.